The Eafp podcast.
As electrifying as a hairdryer thrown into a hot tub, my friend.
On the JCA Sports Podcast on Spotify and Anchor app. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it, guys? The Eafp podcast here, late night edition, World Cup qualifying edition, Mexico USA edition, all whatever you want to put, football edition, as we've just seen a very tactical, very hard fought game between the both United States men's national team and also La Selección Mexicana. Lots to get into, lots to talk about. We're also going to get to the other scores too as well across the CONCACAF. As all the games for the first rounds of the final three matchups have gone final. Definitely we're just gonna be talking about the Selección Mexicana versus the United States men's national team. Guys, I want to know right here in the comments, and I'm gonna put the link to as well on here so you guys could join so we could talk one-on-one about the game today. A lot to get into. Great result for the United States men's national team. I think that's the result that they could live with, that they could come out happy with, and another disappointing result and another disappointing fixture. Well, not fixture, but not result for the Selección Mexicana, who don't convince, who at the end you can see that they try to get their goal cheaply on a PK, on questionable PK calls, on after replays. It just looked like they were just falling instead of trying to put it in by themselves. They were trying to look for it cheaply. So good result for the United States men's national team. They were disciplined. They were organized from front to back. They should have won this game. Let's be completely honest here. They had the better opportunities. Christian Pulisic in the first half, Piffolk in the second half. The wonderful from Acosta Terrena clearly mishits the ball, but the finishing wasn't there for the U.S. men's national team, and the idea was never around the game for the Selección Mexicana. So I want to know what you guys think about the game, the results, as we are here live, super late edition of the Selección of the Eafp podcast, as the game between the United States men's national team and the Selección Mexicana ends at 0-0. Yeah, guys, it was as a fan of the Selección Mexicana, it was a disappointing result. Obviously, there was no idea, a lot of mistakes, a lot of tired legs, a lot of mental mistakes, a lot of just what the Selección Mexicana has been in the last couple weeks, just bad, just plain bad, just horrible. And I just don't understand. I don't understand what the quality that they have, with the players that they have. It just doesn't make sense on why they still play the same. They're playing the way they are. I guess the easy answer is they don't play for Tata anymore. Or they just don't have it in them. Maybe they need to spruce things up with young players, but he doesn't even do that. You could tell that the players and the tactics that Tata had in the second half towards the tail end didn't work, and he refuses to change anything. It was not until like 10, maybe 15 minutes left when he decides to put in Vega, and the best player that was on the midfield in Charlie Rodriguez, that if Chucky looked up and passed the ball clearly up the middle, he had opportunity to score the goal, but he takes some out, puts in Alexis Vega. He takes out Tecatito and puts in Eric Gutierrez, who haven't seen him play in God knows how long with this Selección Mexicana, and decides to put him in over Antuna, over Luis Romo, over Diego Lainez, over the players that kind of deserve the opportunity to play more than Eric Gutierrez. And I completely don't understand. I really do not understand the situation on why nothing really happens. They got lucky that they got a point out of this game. They got lucky that they got lucky that the United States didn't bring in their shooting boots and couldn't put a ball in the back of the net. It's just mind-boggling to me that that this game ended at 0-0, 0-0. Mind-boggling that the United States men's national team couldn't really put one in the back of the net. But also at the same time, just mind-boggling how the Selección Mexicana hasn't been there. I don't even know how to explain it, right? I really don't, because this team is a shell of themselves how they when they first started with Tata Martino, and it was just a tough game, a gritty game, a very tactical sound game for the Selección Mexicana and the United States men's national team. All that being said, the result kind of favored more in the hands of the United States men's national team before it shows even any type of improvement to the Selección Mexicana. Guys, what you think about the game today between the United States men's national team and the Selección Mexicana? I'll be on live here for another couple minutes. I know it's 11. It's all Make a Wish. All right. And just here. Let's just here for a few more minutes, guys. Talk about. I want to know what you guys think of the Selección Mexicana. I know it's late. I'll probably reshare the show early morning, so you guys we could talk about it, and we'll go from there. Let's go to other results. There's no more undefeated teams in the CONCACAF as Canada lost to Costa Rica in a very very crucial result for Costa Rica, needing the 3 points as much as can because Panama tied 1-1 against Honduras. Uh, and Jamaica and El Salvador teams already been eliminated. Um, Tied 1-1 today. A lot of time, only one team has won. Costa Rica, who's now made this hexagonal result for selection for everybody now into qualifying too. Um, as 25 points stick to Canada, 22 points evenly between the United States and the men's and the Selección Mexicana, as the United States men's national team are up on goals. And now Costa Rica with 19, and they have a very tough game coming up against Panama over the weekend, and obviously the last game of this of this um, of this octagonal with the United States on Wednesday at home. So, as much as this was a good result for the United States men's national team, it just only gets tougher from here, and it only gets tougher from here from then on out. So, we'll see how it goes. Um, Tough games too because the United States got Panama. Obviously, it's at home in Orlando, and then they got Costa Rica on the road, which they haven't won too as well. So it's not over yet. There's as much as this was a great result for the United States men's national team and a horrible one for the Selección Mexicana. The Selección Mexicana got Honduras on the road and El Salvador at home next Wednesday to solidify their spot in the World Cup. They both need 5 points. They got 1 out of the 5. 4 more left to go, guys, and there's still a lot of games to be played. As much as this is a great result, there's still a slight possibility that both the United States men's national team and the Selección Mexicana will be out of the World Cup with 2 games left to play and a crucial final 2 games left in the World Cup qualifying. In shocking news out in Europe, Italy out of the World Cup. I want to know what you guys think, and I want to know what you guys think too as well here on the Eafp podcast. Uh, Brought to you by the JCA Sports Podcast. You can also listen to this show on the Spotify and Anchor app too as well, along with our other podcasts too as well. I want to know what you guys think. 0-0 result between the United States men's national team and the Selección Mexicana. I know it's late. I don't want to be on too long. I will go to sleep because I got to go to sleep too. Have an early morning tomorrow. But I promised you guys I was going to do a show today. Have another one on Sunday after the games too as well to talk about those results too as well. And by then hopefully we'll have a team or 2 qualified from our region too as well on Sunday. Guys, let me give you the final results too as well. The United States men's national team, the Selección Mexicana, ties 0-0. They just finished. Costa Rica pulled up an all-important 3 points against Canada, which makes no more undefeated teams in the CONCACAF region. And obviously it's up for grabs too for the first place spot too as well, depending how it all goes. This is getting a little bit more tight too on top. Don't forget that too as well. Panama, a disappointing result after having the lead in Honduras, trying to get all 3 points in the 64th minute. They ended up tying, and then that's how the game ended. Panama now missing out of the World Cup with 18. Costa Rica in fourth with 19 in the play-in tournament. Mexico is in third in the qualifying round with 22 points. Same with the United States on goal differentials. And Canada is in first, even with losing today, with 25 points. The Eafp podcast here, guys. Make it short, simple, and sweet for you guys. Just wanted to get your guys' opinion on today's show, on today's matchup. I will see you guys on Sunday. Sunday exactly at 8:30. I think that's the last game of the CONCACAF. I'm clicking it right now, seeing what we got going. Sunday, the Eafp podcast will be on after Mexico-Honduras game, so we'll be on live at 8 o'clock, 8:30, give or take. Mexico, Honduras, that will be the lineup. These are the games on Sunday. Canada, Jamaica at 3, El Salvador, Costa Rica at 4, United States and Orlando against Panama at 6, and 5 minutes later, Honduras and the Selección Mexicana as Mexico goes to Honduras to try to have a better performance than they did today. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I will be back Sunday earlier than this. And I'll see you guys then. You guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Peace.
Staggeringly brilliant, and Sevilla fall apart like King Louis' temple. It's astonishing. Look at the way he picks his spot. He could make Ebenezer Scrooge smile with the quality of his goal.
See you later.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
He's intolerable.